When you order the SawStop Contractor Saw, this is the pallet that arrives at your house. Inside these boxes is the SawStop Contractor Saw and a ton of accessories. Mobile base, cast iron wings, T-glide system, the dust panel, ton of stuff. Today, I'm gonna take these boxes into the shop, break them open, and start assembly. When you first open the SawStop Contractor Saw, this is what greets you. Color-coded instructions and hardware packs like you've never seen. Alright, I've got the main contractor saw unpacked, and I slid the saw itself off to the side because I'll need a buddy to help me lift that out of the box when we get to that step. Guys, here is the assembly instruction poster that comes with SawStop Contractor Saw. Look at all those colors and pictures and numbers. And here are the hardware packs for installation. Colors, pictures, and numbers. Look at this hardware pack here. This is where we start for the bottom of the contractor saw, the stand. And not only, do you have this hardware color-coded, but each one is numbered and it corresponds to numbers on the assembly poster. You don't just pop this open and let everything spill out. Easy punch outs on the back for opening just each section so you can lay it flat. It's got all the pictures on the back as well, so you can just pop open a section on the back, grab the nuts, washers, bolts, whatever you need, and follow along these color-coded instructions. It's like nothing you've ever seen. The instructions for putting a SawStop together are fantastic. So let's go ahead and start with assembling the stand. Here's a quick tip to keep everything aligned. I use these oversized bolts in the top holes here. Shove it through, and that keeps these two pieces perfectly aligned. As I tightened the stand bolts all the way around, I used 4 bolts in the 4 corners. And when all the stand bolts are all tightened, simply pop these back out, and you got perfectly aligned holes. I've got my SawStop Contractor Saw stand fully assembled, and now is a great time for adding the mobile base. Before we put the heavy saw in here and the cast iron wings, go ahead and install the mobile base while you can easily move the stand around. Got the mobile base fully put together. Press down, wheel it around, and put it back down. It's time to get a saw in here. The cast iron top, of course, is shipped with a grease to protect it from rusting. So go ahead and remove the plastic cover and use any kind of household degreaser for cleaning the top surface. I like to then add some protective coating to help prevent rust. You can, of course, use a simple paste wax and rub that on, and that'll slick the surface up and help prevent rusting. I also like a product, T9 Bow Shield, which has directions on how to use it, and I like using that on my cast iron as well. now reached the end of the initial assembly instructions. I've gotten everything together. Even though I have the optional cast iron wings, I wanted to show the installation of the based stamped wings. And I'm going to go ahead and use it in this configuration for a little while. Now it's on to the rails. So there it is, the SawStop Contractor Saw all put together. It was really easy to do following the included instructions and the hardware packs, as you saw, beautifully laid out, unbelievable. It was a great job done by SawStop. It took probably a better part of a day to get everything together and do the adjustments, taking my time, reading through all the instructions. There's a lot of bits and pieces, but it goes pretty easily. Final parts, we're just doing the adjustments, making sure the fence is square, parallel to the blade, those types of things, which are easily spelled out in the manual. And it came pretty much ready to go out of the box, just a couple little tweaks, and I'm all set up. So now it's time to plug this in, turn it on, and start making some projects.